I know, it's like only 8 hours. Okay, I think we're live. I'm gonna try and pull it up on my laptop now and make sure. But it says we're live.
Oh yeah, I should pull it up on my iMac. That's what I'm writing on, because I've been writing in separate documents and then adding it to my Scrivener later. So
I have been just dumping it all in a Word doc, as always.
Well, because I already have words in there, so I want to know what my word count is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hello, Alyssa. Okay, wait. Alyssa said hello. It's already.
Hello.
My chat's frozen though, so I don't know if anybody's saying.
I haven't pulled mine up yet, so if people are talking, I can't see it.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. We have 9 watchers already.
Oh, nice. I realized that like a lot of people aren't doing write-ins because I've been trying to like find some that maybe I missed. So I like, because during the day I write, and I've been trying to like find some so I could just watch them later, you know, and like do the writing with them. And there was like none. There was a bunch on the first day, and like that was it.
I thought there was gonna be more because during regular NaNoWriMo there was like tons of them, and then there was a ton the first day, and now I feel like there's not.
I know. It's like so I've been watching some from like last year or the year before.
Hello, Kate. Hello, Moon. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's everybody doing with your word counts and your time counts? And I'm behind. I'm very behind.
Ooh, I'm so behind, but you know.
I'm supposed to be like 6 hours more than I am right now. I wrote for 5 minutes earlier though.
The only way I was gonna catch up today is if I wrote like 8,000 words. I've written 800 words so far.
I had every intention of catching up on this weekend, and then it just didn't happen. I talk about it in my blog, like when you have the intention to do something and then you just don't.
Is someone typing for me? Or am I in an old chat? Why does it say that I said hello? I didn't write that.
Laura, I think you're probably the old live stream.
I was like, did I say? I didn't say hello.
I feel Kate. I'm
the old one. I'm an idiot.
Kate, I just commented on your blog earlier. You're so like ahead, and I'm just jealous. But aren't like,
I commented that too. I was like, ugh.
She's like, oh yeah, I basically hit my word count already, and it's 10 a.m. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That's so funny. That was like in the old one.
No. Mute it.
I did.
Everyone's behind? Okay, well, at least I'm not alone.
See, but I was the idiot who like didn't give myself a smaller goal this month. I'm actually trying to do the 50,000 words.
Yeah.
And I'm like, soups behind.
So many people are, but the thing is, we're still early on. We're only a week in.
Yeah, but this is how I always do it. I get behind the first week, and then I just get more and more behind, more and more behind. I never catch up. I usually only make about, both times I actually did Nano all the way through, I only got 20K. And then one time I got 1K. I gave up after the first week. But I'm at like 6K so far, so I still got a little bit to go before I poop out.
Moon, you are also killing it. I don't understand with like sick kids and you're still killing it. And I'm just like, I have no excuse.
Yeah, I'm going to do that next time, Kate. I'm just going to do like 20K because that seems to be all I'm capable of. And that way, if I do more, I'll just be super proud of myself. Oh, you can change your goal? Ooh.
Yeah, because mine originally, remember, was in hours and I changed it to minutes. So that way I
can yeah.
Cassidy's here. Hello, Cassidy. I was wondering if you're going to make it.
Yeah, I should have done. But the thing is that since I already had 20,000 in my book and I wanted my first draft to be around 70,000, I was like, oh, well, that's perfect because I'll do 50 and be done with my draft. But I don't know. The stuff I was writing today and yesterday is so bad. I'm going to be future Laura is going to be so mad at me.
Yeah, what I've been writing.
Doing revisions.
I'm not loving what I'm writing, but I figure I can always just fix it later, but it's just not good. It's just real. But I feel like that's a theme for a lot of people writing.
Well, because I outline, but I just like really vague outline. So I wrote for like this section, like, oh, they need to go to this place. And then they also need to go to this thing. but I can't just have one chapter be, you know what I mean? Like I got to have stuff that happens between it because it's like 2 big events. And I'm like, well, what are they going to do? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
I introduced my love interest, and it happened, like the interaction that happened when he was introduced was not what I was expecting to happen. And so now I'm like, crap, well, that kind of throws a wrench in, because now it's kind of like I have to play with it and fix, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It just wasn't
my
going
character and the love interest got in a fight, and I wasn't expecting that to happen. So I was like, where did that come from?
Similar-ish, where he's like teasing him, but like the other one, the main character doesn't like it. So it's just like, that's not what I wanted. But now I'm just, I mean,
yeah, Moon, I need to get ahead. But I just don't think it's ever going to happen for me. Like I need to get ahead for on those days when I can't write as much, like especially on the weekends I can't write as much, but I just don't know that it's like, okay, I love writing, but it's like so painful for me to like get words out that like I just don't think I could ever get like a 4,000 word day.
That's okay. So that's how I am though with first drafts. It's like pulling teeth. I hate first drafts, but I love editing. I love it.
I like revision too. Oh my god, a 6,600 word outline that's longer than my draft is right.
Isn't that more of like a 0 draft than an outline then?
Yeah,
right?
kind of.
Call it a 0 draft. I actually don't know what a 0 draft is.
I don't know what people are referring to when they say 0 drafts either. Like, what's the difference between a 0 draft and first draft?
I hate drafting. It's the worst.
No, yeah, I'm so much better at revising. I just am literally like just talking some things out. I'm like, and then they go to the store, and then we get back from the store, and this happens.
There's me more stuff to brainstorm and play with.
Yeah.
I was hoping to catch up this next weekend, but Damien and I got invited to go to the LA Times Festival of Books. And so that's going to take up most of Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, well, what a bad problem to have. I'm going to be doing my taxes all week, so.
Damien needs to do his too. I did mine in February.
Well, mine wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have a small business that I was really bad at keeping records.
That's why I like Etsy, because when it comes time to do taxes next year for my pins and stuff, they'll send me the form I need.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that like what a 0 draft is, or is that what you're calling it? See, I don't know. People are like, oh, we're going to 0 draft. And I'm like,
I mean, then maybe all my drafts are 0 drafts.
Right?
Horrible.
I feel like I backwards draft, like I just write and then I go back and connect things. That's an interesting way to look at it, Cassidy. I just, I dump crap onto a page and then later I'm like, oh, I'll fix this.
See, I've been trying to like connect them, but like they're really stupid connecting things. And I'm like, I'll come up with something better later. I just need to get there. I can't jump around when I'm writing because I need to know like what's happened. So I know where, like what their headspace is at in that interaction. So I don't understand how people can move around.
I have to write linear. I can't jump around.
Especially because things come up that I wasn't expecting. So I need to know that those things happen so I can refer back to things all the time.
Yeah. Hello, everybody coming in. We haven't done any sprints yet. We will shortly.
Yeah.
I'm always interested when people say they jump around though, because I don't understand, like, isn't everything just jumbled up? I can't do it.
Yeah.
Except for my last book that is with Rena. That book, I wrote one scene first that happened way later in the novel, and then I went back to the beginning.
I just feel like I don't know how you, especially if you're doing like 2 characters that are maybe like love interests, like how can you know the weight of their interactions and how they're going to interact with each other if you haven't had all the previous interactions?
I changed the scene that I wrote first, but I had a very vivid like image in my head of what it was going to look like, so I wrote it, and then I got to it. I still changed it, and it's changed even more since then. But I had the idea, and I was like, I have to get this scene out. So it's the first time it's ever happened. Usually it's not at all.
Okay, so 0 draft is like a really detailed outline. Okay, so I definitely don't make those. Because I do outlines like, go to the dance. And then like, that's it.
Okay, I've actually done that before where I outline, well, not necessarily outline, but like I'll write a book or like a whatever, and then I'll write a synopsis for it. And sometimes I will change the actual like novel to fit the synopsis better because the synopsis sounds better. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. I've only completed 1 book, and then I had beta readers, and then I never revised it from there. So I've never gone through a whole full process of a. Hello.
I've always been interested in serial fiction. Actually, I have an idea for something that's serial fiction, but I don't know if I'll ever write it.
I want to write a soap opera.
Basically, was what I want to do too.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, that's what I did. I've done that many times. I actually wrote an outline for my book, this one I'm working on, and then I wrote the back copy of the book, and I liked some things I added into that and went back into the outline and changed it.
I've kind of done that. Like I've thought about how I would introduce the query, like in a query. Like I've never wrote like a full query, but I've thought about like sentences or like how would I condense the story down into a few sentences. And I think that helped me like focus on what the real like things were.
Mm-hmm. Cassidy's over here saying that she always jumps around, and I don't get it, Cassidy. We are such different writers, and it's so interesting to me.
Oh, I think my dog is whining. Aaron, did you get Falcor? He's whining at the door. Thank you.
Cassie's. Do you see what Cassie said, Laura, about jumping around?
I think about that. Like I make notes on the scenes that I haven't gotten to yet, the things I want to remember to put in those. Oh my gosh, names? You're talking about like names of your characters? Because that's the first thing I think of. I have to have their names before I can think of anything else. I come up with names, and then I come up with the ending of the book. And then I come up with everything else.
I struggle with ends. So like I always have like a really vivid opening scene, and then the ends are always like really like I know where I want them to end, but it's always vague. Always very vague.
Yeah, I think that if you like, I think the only problem I have with, because okay, I don't write like strictly like a romance, but usually my stories do have like love interest in them. That's why I need stuff to happen sequentially. But if I was just writing like, I don't know, like a heist book or something where you just have like sequence of events that were happening and not building of relationships, I think that would be easier to jump around for me.
Yeah. I think about like certain kinds of books, like if you were to write like a thriller or a mystery, like you have to write linear, right? Like later this year, I want to draft a fantasy novel, and I just can't even imagine jumping around. Like I have very like detailed outline for two of the characters that I know like I would not be able to jump around. It just wouldn't work.
Same with me, Ruby. I'm obsessed with coming up with character names. They have to be just right, and then I always have to. I have to know what the very last scene of the book is, or the story.
I collect
every story idea I've ever had. I at least know what the last scene would be.
I collect names, like I make lists of names, Ruby, but I don't necessarily use them all. Do we want to do a sprint at the 15 mark?
Yeah, let's do a warm-up one and just do like 10 minutes first.
Okay. So 10 minutes at the in a minute, everybody. It's almost time for our first sprint. We kind of just jumped right into that. We jumped the gun.
I watched the videos on YouTube. It's like 10 baby names that I thought about using, but I'm not going to. I watched those.
Yeah, I watched those too. I also have like 3 baby name books.
Yeah.
We're starting a sprint in 1 minute, everybody. Get ready. I'm gonna put it in chat. No, I gotta scroll down to where I was at and make sure I know what's going on.
I know. I have my last scene pulled up so I can look at it.
Oh, I gotta get my phone out so I can time it.
Yeah.
Are you ready, everybody?
Are you ready?
I almost did 15 on accident.
All right, I'm gonna mute.
All right, go ahead and mute, Laura. Mute yourself, everybody. Okay, ready, go, everybody, go. Okay, we are done. We are done. Laura, can you hear me? Laura. Hello, Natalia. Welcome, welcome. We just got done with our first sprint.
Yep, I can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Natalia. Ooh, I did pretty good on that one. Hello.
I didn't. That's actually, I guess it was only 10 minutes though, so I could have done worse.
Huh?
So it was only 10 minutes, so I guess I could have done worse. How did everybody do?
I got 363.
Oh, I got 431.
Oh, now you make me feel terrible because you said you didn't do well and you did better than me.
Because I was thinking about the 20-minute sprints when I was doing like 700 and something.
No.
How did everybody else do? Is everybody still secretly writing?
Thanks. I probably did the worst. It's actually good for me, though, because I have not been producing a lot lately, so I feel really good that I got that out. Although I'm writing a pep rally, and I'm like trying to remember stuff that happens at pep rallies. Why am I writing a book with a pep rally? And I don't know.
I actually just listened to a book that had a pep rally in it.
What book was it?
It was a Casey West book.
The Casey West one?
I think it's one of the ones. I don't know. I listened to like 4 of her books in the last week. Let me look it up. Hey, you actually deleted it? I can't. I'm not a deleter. I
was about to say the same thing to Kate. I can't delete either. Like, I just tell myself, like, oh, I'll fix that later. Because I get so mad if I write words. But Kate's, like, writing so many words that she can afford to, like, delete them. I can.
Also, she's writing. Are you working on your death book? Because I'm writing a contemporary. I know you're writing that one, which seems more complicated. So I would definitely not delete anything. P.S. I Like You. That's the one I just listened to most recently, Laura.
P.S. I Like You?
Yeah.
I may have read that one before.
I don't think so. I don't think I see it on your Goodreads. You have it marked as to read.
Okay, well, I'm going to write it down right now.
It's probably one of my favorites.
The pep rallies in our high school were like, I don't know. I need some more inspiration. I just remember going like 0, 1, 0, 1. Oh
my god!
That was the year we graduated. Like, you had to say your years, and I remember like the seniors like before us, like they graduated in 2000, so they were going like 0, 0, 0, and I was like, I remember thinking like, what are people gonna say like when they graduate in like 2012? They're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
2010, our thing was, who needs class when you're the perfect 10?
Stupid. I'm talking about the chants during the pep rally.
Didn't chant.
You didn't chant? There was no chanting? See, that's the other thing. It's been so long since I've been in high school. Like, what if what I did at pep rallies is not what people do at pep rallies anymore? I should just go to the local high school and hang out at their pep rallies. And like be jotting notes. They're gonna be like, who's this weird old lady hanging out at the pep rallies?
Looking at us and writing down things.
I start yelling 0, 1, 0, 1.
Who else planning on doing camp in July? Is it too early to ask that? I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it again.
Alyssa, I felt the same way about pep rallies, which is why I'm writing it, because it's supposed to make my character feel like super uncomfortable and like out of her element.
That's true, Laura. You could probably find a video of one.
Oh yeah, YouTube has everything. Okay, you said P.S. I Like You.
Mm-hmm.
Do they, and like, you know, like when they have like the team like run out and they like I'm channeling Grease, right? Remember the pep rally before the big game?
That though was based in like, like what?
Yeah. Remember, and like Sandra staring at that goofy blonde boy who was so dumb.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name though. Yeah, Cassidy, there's another camp in July, and then there's in November. I'm gonna do July camp as well.
I probably will do that as well because I'm hoping to have my book done, beta read, and then maybe I'll do revisions in July. Or is that too late?
No,
that's going to get it done this month.
Well, I think I might April, May, June. Oh wait, no. I don't know if I'm going to work on it. I might be working on my fantasy book by then. I'll probably be working on the middle grade still.
Oh, you know what, Cassidy? I'll use that as an excuse to go back and watch some Degrassi. Lots of pep rallies at Degrassi and stuff always goes down.
Yeah, That's where they tarred. That's where they tarred and feathered Rick. Was at a pep rally.
Rick. That was an old one. I gotta watch the more recent ones. The new class, not the new class. The oh yeah, it was new class. The Degrassi one. You mean the Netflix one?
Everyone writing serial stuff. The Glee project.
Oh yeah, they had pep rallies at Glee too. On Glee.
What's the Glee project though?
Yes, that's where people got to try out to be on Glee.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that. It's kind of like the You're the One That I Want show where they got to try out to be on Grease.
Grease, it was the where they were trying out to be the Grease on stage. And they go, "You're the one that I want," and then they would jump in the air and freeze. Yeah.
Degrassi's not weird. Just Rick got tarred and feathered, and then he shot Drake.
Who said Degrassi was weird? Damien.
N. Paris. I'm not sure what your real name is, so I don't know if I can call you Paris or N. Paris.
Oh, N. Paris. Degrassi is not weird. It is the best young adult show. It's the only young adult show ever that actually had young adults playing the characters. So it is the most realistic, and it is the best show ever.
Ned's Declassified had real young adults.
Those from middle grade.
Wasn't that also a Canadian show?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
But only the Canadian shows had actual teens playing teens. Well, I love Canadian teen television.
Didn't have child labor.
Oh, Natalie. Okay. So can I call you Natalie, or do you want me to call you Paris? And Natalie Paris. High School Musical. Yeah, Laura, you love High School Musical.
That's why I love pep rallies, and that's why I had to write one, because they're so weird. Like, people are like chanting and like clapping, and it's like all this strange, weird behavior.
Laura loves High School Musical.
Oh my God, you guys. I also love Canadian television, Alyssa. I can't even put it into words how much I love Canadian television. And I love Australian television and Canadian television movies. Oh my gosh.
I have no comment.
Yeah. Canadian television has like a lot of different laws, like too, and they also have public funding for their TV show. Oh gosh, I could talk so much.
Another day.
Yes, I'm saying. You don't even want to get me started on Canadian television.
Speaking of Canadian stuff, did you end up finishing Umbrella Academy?
No. Is that Canadian?
It was filmed in Ontario, but
a lot of stuff is.
Because I want you to get to the episode so you can see the Schitt's Creek motel.
Oh yeah.
Very weird. It's very jarring because when you watch a lot of Schitt's Creek and all of a sudden you see the hotel, it completely brings you out of the story. It's very strange.
I actually watched a bunch of Schitt's Creek's videos on YouTube today, like interviews with the cast and like stuff like that. I love Schitt's Creek. My favorite.
We just finished season 4.
Yeah, we actually watched part of 5. It's not. I mean, so far it's not as good as previous ones, but
that doesn't surprise me. It's wrapping up. Everyone's like, you know.
Yes, Alyssa, exactly. You had to like shout words. That's why I was saying the 01. We had to like say what year we were graduating. So I'm aging myself here, but I graduated in 2001. So like you had to go around and like your whole like group had to go like 01, 01. So stupid.
Kate, you should watch Umbrella Academy immediately. Just don't read the comics because they're not as diverse or interesting.
Instant Star, yes, hello.
No, but okay, you remember Radio Free Roscoe?
Yes, there is not a single teen television show that I have not watched.
What was the other one? Oh, Laura, Falcon Beach.
Falcon Beach, duh, hello.
That was a good one.
And there was another Canadian one that had Dante from General Hospital in it, but I can't remember it right now. What it was called?
What was the one with Spencer?
Spencer.
She was a lesbian.
Oh yeah, South of Nowhere.
Yes, I didn't really like that one.
I'm YouTube's oldest young adult here because I love it all.
I love Radio Free Roscoe. I had a huge crush on the main guy, like the blonde one. He was probably like one of my first boy crushes.
Yes, General Hospital was my jam for a long time.
Oh, okay, but One Life to Live was
One Life to Live was my jam, and then when it got canceled, I mean, I watched General Hospital too, but
did you see that they're bringing Nora back to General Hospital again? And I'm just like, why? Who cares about Nora?
I haven't watched General Hospital in a long time, but I still like read about it online, so I still know what's going on with the characters. So.
Speaking of soap operas, I need to catch up on Jane the Virgin.
Alyssa, I was named after Laura from General Hospital.
Don't brag about that. It's not a good thing.
I told Aaron I was going to make a meme that says no one, and then it says me. Yes, I was named after a Laura from General Hospital.
I didn't really like South of Nowhere, but I was young when I tried watching it.
South of Nowhere was so good.
I don't know. I should give it a try again, but we'll see.
Sure.
I had so many shows to watch to catch up on. I have a whole list in my bullet journal of shows I need to watch.
I've been telling you for years to watch.
Yeah, one of them is Jane the Virgin season 2, which I never got to.
Ooh, I've never watched Danger Bay, but I watched Saving Hope. Danger Bay. Why does that sound familiar? Maybe I did. Yep. My mom named me after a woman who married a rapist. General Hospital.
Own rapist.
So.
I was named after my mom's ex-boyfriend, so you know.
Yeah, our mom is really great with choosing names. Apparently.
You know, I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yes, Cassidy. South of Nowhere was definitely the kind of show to sneak.
Oh my god, that is such a.
Yeah.
I can't. I have no comment. Okay. Yeah.
Strange Days and Blake Holsey High. Blake Holsey High? I've never heard of that. I'll look that up.
What was the one that you told me about, Damien? Is it Summer Heights High? Was that you that told me about that show? What is that one about?
A group of weird people in Australia.
Are
All the characters are played by the same guy, even the teenage girl.
Kim's Convenience is literally one of my favorite shows of all time.
I've only seen the first 2
I
episodes.
love that show. Kim's Convenience and Schitt's Creek are up there as my all-time favorite shows of all time, always.
Wait, your daughter was born on the same day as you? Waiting for her to show you up. She's like, this is my birthday now.
Children stealing your birthday.
Stealing your life force, stealing your name, your birthday.
Stealing your monies. That's why I don't have any. Kids are cute, though. It's not for me.
I found out how much it costs to get a surrogate the other day, so that'll never happen.
Say it. Sorry, it ain't going. Yeah, I'll be like, sure, Kev, I'll carry your baby. And then I'm like, oh, wait, whose baby is this? Wait a minute.
Like, what? This was never your baby.
I'll let you have it, but then I'll just judge every decision. I'll be like, well, I carried that baby for you, Kevin. I didn't carry it for you so that you could do that, make that decision. It would be bad.
I have a couple of friends who are looking into I have a couple of friends who are looking into it, and it gets upwards of, what do you say, like $175,000?
Yeah.
$175,000.
I would have no boundaries.
You don't already, so
That's true.
what's the difference?
Imagine if I carried your child, it would be a nightmare.
Oh, Laura, are you vlogging today? Because I'm vlogging today, so let me record a little bit for the vlog.
Oh, yeah, I am, but I don't know where my camera is.
Here we are in the middle of a live stream. Here's chat.
Hello.
Say hello, chat. Oh, it's going to take a while because it's delayed, but we are doing a live stream. We've done 1 sprint so far. We're about to do another one. 175K. Okay, so someone, oh look, Alyssa says hi, look. Someone said they had written, what was it, Laura, like 1 million words? Who was that said they wrote?
Hey, wants to be on the vlog. Did you get her on there? Oh yeah, someone was saying they had like 2 million words or something. I was like, what?
Kate, you're now on the vlog.
Mm.
But someone last week said,
Adopt, don't shop.
okay, but adopting is also very expensive, I learned.
Not if you do it through foster, domestic foster.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later because
I know quite a few people who've done it successfully.
I just know a couple people that are going through it, and it's like really stressful. But we'll talk about it later. Yeah, hello everybody.
Oh, having a baby is stressful, Kevin. You can't really avoid that.
We're talking about babies for some reason in the live chat.
Yeah.
But
something neither of us have, so don't know what we can say on the topic.
Okay, Natalie, at 500,000 words, might as well be.
I knew if someone had like a really big amount, like more than I've ever written in my life.
my goal in life one day is to have at least a million words published at some point. So it doesn't have to be like a million. That's actually not that many books. It's only like 10.
Sounds painful. I can barely get out 300.
Just a casual 500,000. All
right, do we want to do another sprint?
Yeah, we're going to do 15 minutes, or we did 10, 15, then 20,
15.
right?
Yeah, let's do 15. We can do it on the
15.
Do you want to do it at 40?
Yeah. Okay, we're doing 15 in a minute, everybody. Get ready. No, this was short notice.
8 a week, that would be crazy. Kids are cool. I love kids. I love my nephew. He's amazing. Cutest kid.
I wrote it in chat just because this is a little delayed.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta get my phone ready. I mean, yeah.
It's never gonna happen for me, yo. All right, it's on the 40. I'm gonna mute mine.
Okay, go ahead and mute yourself, and then everybody, we are going ahead and starting this sprint now. Oh, I didn't mute it. Sorry, buddy, muting. Okay, we are done. We are done.
I did not do as well that time around.
I didn't either. Like, I did really bad. How did everybody else do, though? Let me add up my words.
I mean, I didn't do like terrible. I could have done better. Trying to see. I got 472.
I got 294, so you did better than me. So what happened with me though is that in the middle of writing this scene, I realized that in the country they're in the time of the year they're in, it would not be warm out, and I wasn't even thinking, and I'm like, well, crap. Now I have to change a lot of what I've written so far.
What time of year?
January.
Well, I don't know about South France, but Paris is very rainy. In like, I was there in March and in May, and both times was super rainy. Like almost every day rain.
Well, the high, like the typical high in January in southern France is 49 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah. I kind of screwed that one up.
Yeah, I would look when their rainy season is too, because Paris, I mean, both times I've gone, but especially in May, it was super rainy. Like, I think we only had like one day that it didn't rain.
I also like had to like Google like typical French boy fashion and like
typical French boy fashion. I mean, they wear a lot of scarves and like tight tailored pants and sweaters.
Natalie Paris got 743 words. Ooh, drawing a map. Map for what? I love maps. Kate. Kate's like, oh, I wrote 193, so I'm only 3 words shy of today's goal. Okay.
Ooh. Maybe I didn't do so bad then. I did like, what did I say? 472? Yeah. Oh, Moon did 418.
Stephanie, congrats again on hitting 20,000 words. That's amazing. There's nothing better than hitting these giant milestones in writing.
I'd like to hit 10K. Because I'm supposed to be at like 13,333 today.
I'm at like 8,600, but I'm not going for word count.
Well, you're still doing better than me. I'll be, I think, at like 7 something today.
Keeping track of my sprints in my bullet journal.
An Octagon, like, what's the board game?
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan. I couldn't think of it. That's what I always, whenever like I see an Octagon or like think about an Octagon, I always think of Settlers of Catan.
So Cassidy, the way it works is you don't put in how much you wrote that day. You take what you wrote that day and add
total.
It.
Yeah, every day it's your total. So it's like day 1 is 100, and then if day 2 you wrote another 100, you're gonna write 200.
Yeah, you don't put like 30, 30, 30. You put like 30, 60, 90, 120.
Yeah, you put the cumulative total, and then it'll tell you in your stats how many words you did for the day. If you're putting in what your total word count is.
I'm curious to know how far you are, Cassidy, because
I know I keep looking at Cassidy. I'm like, what's going on?
I love fantasy maps.
See, I'm one of those people who reads fantasy and never looks at the map.
I love the map.
Kevin's like, and then Kevin's always like, well, on the map it says that like Illyria is. I'm like, what? Where? How do you know that? He's like, it's in the map. I'm like, I don't look at those maps.
I love maps. I actually just looked at the Game of Thrones map in the first Game of Thrones book, which I didn't realize when he wrote the first one. It's only a map of the North, which is very interesting to me.
Ooh, I would like to know how fast dragons fly. I love dragons. Both my doggies are named after dragon-y things.
That's an interesting question. I'll tell you this much: they can fly fast enough that the Lannister army can't get away from them, but untouched.
You can Google how high can you fly with broken wings.
Somebody Googled how fast can ravens fly in Game of Thrones.
My Shipu, his name is Falcor. after Falkor the Luck Dragon in Neverending Story. And then my little schnauzer, her name is Khaleesi, after the mother of dragons herself.
Daenerys Stormborn, first of her name.
We always say Khaleesi, first of her name. Biter of other dogs. She's not up here, though. She's hanging out with her friends downstairs. But Falkor's right here by me. He always stays by me.
Don't Moon, don't. Laura has to be mad.
Whenever I tell people Falkor's name, they're always like, wait, what is that from? Is that from like Star Trek or something? I'm like, no. And they're like, Lord of the Rings? I'm like, no. Just forget it. People always like know that it sounds familiar, but they can't place it.
You know how there's another Falcor, like a Shipu named Falcor on Instagram?
Yes.
There's another cat on Instagram who uses the hashtag Alfalfa the cat, and it's so irritating.
If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, I don't know what you've been doing with your life, especially if you like storytelling and love and intrigue. And I didn't think I would like it either. I came to it very, very late. Like, I didn't start watching it until just before, like, last season came out.
Same.
So good.
Last season was the only season I saw, like, new. I binge watched the rest of them right before last season. Aw, your cat has extra toes.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I tell people my dogs' names, when I say Falkor and Khaleesi, they imagine, like, these giant dogs, and they're just, like, little bitty Shipu and a mini schnauzer. Huh, Falks? He just lifted his head and looked at me. Talking about you, buddy. He looks like a sloth right now. He needs a haircut.
Oh, Moon, if the first episode of Game of Thrones freaked you out, it gets so much worse. Okay,
here's what I will say, though, that there's a lot more, like... I mean, okay, there's gore through the whole thing, but, like, I feel like the gratuitousness is only, like, really, like, in the first and second season, because I feel like they were going for, like, shock factor.
I don't know, man.
Gory stuff, but I'm talking about, like, something like this. Like, there's a lot more sex scenes and a lot of, like...
Yeah, the sex goes away.
It goes away, yeah.
The sex goes away, and, like, well, it's still there, but it's not in this, like, shown in the same way it is.
I didn't care about Ed Sheeran being in Game of Thrones. It really was, like, a non-issue. He was in it for, like, 2.5 seconds, and I don't understand why people freaked out. Like, it was not even a big deal.
I just felt like it was I don't know. It was just weird.
It was just like, who cares? He was like a non-element of the show.
It took me out of the moment, Laura. It took me out of the Game of Thrones moment.
Really? He was just like strumming a guitar in the beginning for like...
Yeah, of course they had to have him sing.
I don't know. I forgot it was even him. I was like, who's this ugly dude? Are we supposed to know who he is?
Oh my God.
And then I saw everyone online like, oh my God, Ed Sheeran. I was like, oh, that's who that was. Who cares?
I don't like Ed Sheeran either.
Oh, I don't either. No, he's weird.
Not really my thing.
Not my bag. No.
Not at all. But I'm super excited. The new season, Laura, is in 6 days.
Only 6 days?
Oh, I gotta send you the thing that Kate sent me. So Kate posted a thing on her Instagram story that was like a Game of Thrones, like, who do you think's
I saw that in one of her vlogs. I meant to message her about that, like, comment that I wanted to see it.
She sent it to me. So
okay.
I'll send it to you and to Matt and Jason and everybody, have everybody fill it out.
Yeah. I haven't been watching Supernatural. I watched a couple episodes of that, but I've been watching Buffy. I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I'm watching it right now as part of a slay along and that some people are doing on YouTube. Laura, and I like it, actually. I don't know why I didn't watch it before. I wasn't really into that stuff like a long time ago. It's a newer development.
Laura, Alyssa wants to know why you called Ed Sheeran ugly.
Oh. Is he not ugly?
I mean,
is that not like a thing that we all agree upon?
He's even referred to himself as a hobbit.
Damien said that he's referred to himself as a hobbit. So, okay, Grape Fry, I don't know your real name, I'm sorry, but you were 11 watching True Blood. That was a little too young, but it is an amazing show.
Well, Dad let you watch the South Park movie when you were that age, so.
I was younger than 11.
Yeah, and then he was so embarrassed that he made you walk out of the theater by yourself.
He should be. But True Blood has a lot of, it's like mostly sex.
Yeah, I watched True Blood until the Werepanthers, and then I tapped out.
I actually recently read one of the books that involves the Werepanthers, and they're so much more messed up in the books than they are in the show.
It just got to be too much. There was like, I don't even remember all the weird stuff, and I was like, I'm out.
There's were everything in the books. Like I think there's like a were owl.
That's so dumb.
Well, it's just like a were person is a person that shapeshifts into one animal, so it can be any animal.
Well, I just don't like that wording then, I guess. I'm a were-turtle.
Because there are were-turtles, I'm sure. Because the thing is, there are shapeshifters and then there are were.
A turtle.
What?
So why would you shift into a turtle?
Well, weres don't have an option of what they shapeshift into.
Well, whoever's a were-turtle got the short end of the were stick.
Exactly, because like Sam is a shapeshifter, so he can choose what he shapeshifts into. But Alcide is a werewolf, so he can only shapeshift into a wolf. There are very stringent rules behind shifting. You can also be a skin shifter, which means that you killed somebody and you can shift into a human, but if you're a human for too long, then it kills you.
Who makes up these rules? You can just make up whatever rule you want. That's the whole part of fantasy.
It's urban fantasy.
You can say whatever you want. You can just be like, this thing, and then they can't do anything about it.
I've never read the Anita Blake series.
When Titanic came out, didn't everyone just only watch the second tape?
The VHS?
Dad was like, who wants to watch the first tape? We only watched the second tape.
Natalie, were-turtle, see, thank you. So I would be like a were-bat or a were-flamingo.
A were-turtle? I mean, what would you do? You would just eat pizza and hang out in the sewers.
Exactly, with the rat.
It's true.
I'd be a were-flamingo or a were-bat.
What is the Anita Blake series? I don't know what that is.
I think it's another one by Charlene Harris. Maybe. Oh, wrong. I'm completely wrong. It's not by her. It's by Laurel Hamilton. I know I've heard of it.
I think how old I was when Titanic came out. I was in high school. I think I was younger than 17. I think I was like 14, 15.
Titanic came out in 1997. I was 5 years old.
No, I was 14, yeah. Because I remember we were in our swimming unit in high school, freshman year, and we were doing the canoes in the pool, and I was like, I'm very triggered right now. I just watched Titanic, and you're not getting me in this boat, in this pool. And then they were like, too bad. And I was like, okay, I'm on my period. And then I didn't have to.
Came out December 19th, so basically 1998.
I'll be 36 this summer.
Nope, I'm 27. I already turned 27. I was actually just walking into Ralph's today, and I wear my backpack so I don't have to like carry my bags. And they have a no backpacks rule. And I was waiting for a worker to stop me so I could be like, I'm 27. You're not going to tell me not to wear my backpack into a store.
But they didn't tell you because you look old, bro.
I know. But it's like their rule. Like no one can wear a backpack in the store.
Yeah. The canoeing part of the swim unit was so dumb because if you weren't in the canoe, then you just stood on the outside of the pool and you would push the canoe every time it got too close to the wall. Exercise I was getting in PE.
Ugh, Jack.
Well, because people steal stuff. That's what happens in the city. You can't wear backpacks like anywhere.
Yeah, you can't wear backpacks in the 7-Eleven by my old apartment because it's right next to a school. And so like they also had like a rule where they'd only let like 3 kids in at a time. They had to line up outside. And there'd be like person at the door during like when school got out and they'd let 3 in at a time. Thank you.
I don't know how old I am because it doesn't matter how old I turn. I'm forever, 15. So, in what I like and what I enjoy doing, I collect toys. I watch young adult stuff.
Thank you, Stephanie.
I listen to Hillary Duff. I mean,
I'm still young. I'm a young child. I'm a young spring chicken, so I don't have to worry about it with all these gray hairs I have coming in.
I've had gray hair since I was 19.
I started getting them a couple years ago, but they're getting worse at my temples.
Yeah.
I want to dye my hair. I'm thinking about dyeing it. Also,
yeah,
I just want to say that if you have never recorded yourself writing before, you don't realize what dumb faces and like you get like a double chin when you're writing. Because I'm like looking at myself as I'm writing.
Yeah, I don't like my profile at all. So I'm not happy about that.
There's lots of weed shops here in California. It's legal.
Yeah, I don't think that there's like a rule on how close they can be to the schools.
I honestly don't know. I haven't decided on a color, but I'm thinking something not normal, like maybe like orange or red or pink. I kind of want to do pink, but I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe you should go black.
No, my hair looks really dark. This is actually not my
It is dark right now.
This is not, my hair is normally like a lightish, brownish, blondish color, and this is not it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out my hair color. So I have been listening to the Ravenclaw Common Room when I'm writing, and this one's not very good. I know people have listened to other ones before, so I'm wondering if anybody knows any good ones.
I don't know what that is.
It's just ambient noise, like that sounds like the Ravenclaw Common Room.
So, like, what kinds of noises would happen in a Ravenclaw common room?
You have to listen to it and find out, Laura. Natalie, I think pink would be cute, maybe-ish. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I wouldn't do the side of it. What?
It would take so much maintenance.
Yeah, I know, but
that's why I haven't done anything weird, because I don't want to have to keep like maintaining it.
I just found this new product that we can talk about later that kind of maintains it for you. You put it in your conditioner. And so every time you wash your hair, it kind of re-dyes it a little bit.
Oh, interesting. We're going to do one more sprint.
Yeah. Yes, we are. So it is getting late on the East Coast.
Yes, it is.
So 16 people still here. Thank you.
ASMR rooms.
Rain on. I listen to a lot of ambient noises, not always when I'm writing, but sometimes. I sometimes listen to cars driving on the freeway while it rains.
See, I just can't do any of that fancy stuff because I'm just such a low maintenance person. Like, I mean, I like wearing makeup, but like most days I'm just too lazy. I hardly ever do my hair. I can't be bothered with like having to like only wash it this temperature this many times with like this product and like get a job. Like I can't. It's too much work. It's too much work.
Recommended that.
Brush my hair, wash my face, brush my teeth. That's about as far as I go most days.
JLW, thank you. They have a lot of amazing ones. I'm about to pull one out for when we do our next writing sprint. A lot of Harry Potter ones. This one, Laura, you know how you asked me like what kind of sounds are in a Ravenclaw common room? This one is beautiful day on Hogwarts grounds, Great Lake daytime. So like, why do you think that sounds like?
I don't know what any of these things would sound like. People are strange to make these, to be quite honest.
What about?
When I hear Ravenclaw, like common room, I think of a bird.
I think one of the ones I listened to did have a bird in it.
I think of like, oh. I don't know. I just, you know me, I'm not a Potterhead. I mean, I like Harry Potter movies, but
I like Harry Potter. I don't really like J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, she's kind of the worst.
She just keeps not shutting up, and she just keeps ruining everything.
Yeah, I just can't. I mean, maybe someday I'll be better at adulting and I can do stuff like that. But
I've dyed my hair multiple times, and the one time that washed out was when I had black hair. All my other hair colors stuck except for black. I don't know why. I think I'm going to listen to Weasley's Wizard Wheezes Joke Shop 1 hour cinematography and soundscape. I can only imagine what this is going to
I cannot do eyeshadow. I don't know how people do it. It gets all over my face. Oh, I'm such a classic Ravenclaw. It's disgusting.
I'm a Ravenclaw with Slytherin tendencies.
What that means is you're a Ravenclaw who wishes he was a Slytherin.
No, I'm too smart to be a Slytherin.
Rude!
No, I'm smart, but also...
Did you hear that, all you Slytherin? Kevin just called y'all dumb.
No. It's just like, I'm ambitious and willing to walk over people to get where I need to.
No,
just
you're
kidding.
not.
I know.
No.
I know. That's a lie. I'd like to be. And like more ambitious. Nothing
Aaron is contesting that he's a Hufflepuff, by the way. He says he's Gryffindor.
He wishes he was a Gryffindor. All of us, every single one of us in the sibling group are with a Hufflepuff. Is he asleep? Yeah, he can't hear me. He's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Hufflepuffs. Hufflepuffs are very loyal.
I know. I was like, when I was telling Aaron, I'm like, there's no bad rap with Hufflepuffs.
A lot of Hufflepuffs in here. The real question is, which faction are you in Divergent?
Can we not think about that serious? Because then I think about the last book and I get angry. What time do we want to do the last sprint?
At 18.
Okay, we'll do it at 18.
20 minutes sprint at the 18 mark. We like pick the weirdest times. I feel like some people are like, oh, it's 15, a half hour. And I'm like, 18 sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do one long push for 20 minutes, although I have no idea what I'm going to write. I'm probably going to write something like, and then the rest of the thing happened. Because I can't even think of the name of it right now. What am I talking about? Pepper Alley. And then we watched.
Speaking of what things you're in, the really important question is, what house are you in Game of Thrones? I'm a Tyrell.
I'm a Tyrell.
I'm a Tyrell also.
I'm Lady Olenna. Tell her it was me.
I'm Loras.
I'm a Dorothy from Golden Girls.
I'm a Rose.
Rose, yeah.
I'm also a Carrie.
Yeah. I'm Miranda. Hello, classic Miranda over here. Yeah, I'm doing Camp in July also. Because most of the time, if I'm not doing one of these nano things, I'm probably not writing, which is really terrible. I need like people to pressure me into doing things.
You want to mute yourself, Laura? We're about to start.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Mute.
20 minutes.
I should have just let you talk last. Okay.
Time is up, right?
Forgot you can't hear me. We had 15 seconds left. Now it is up. You threw me off there, Laura. This is your fault. Okay, time is officially up, though, everybody. How did you do? How did you do? Yeah, it was loud. Laura is loud.
I'm loud?
Somebody said that was loud. I don't know if they're talking about you or my alarm.
Let's see. I think I did decent. Like I could have done better. There's definitely some times where I like stopped because I was thinking of stuff. But I did 702 words.
I don't think I did that
Nice.
well.
Overall, though, in all 3 sprints, I've done 1537.
Nice. I only got 591 words in, but that's whatever. It's cool.
So that's good for me, though. Oh, I forgot to write down. I need to write down my sprints. That's good for me, though, because that means I got over 2,000 words done today, which I need to be doing so that I can get caught up.
Yeah. I had to like take a break because I don't know how French people text. Like I don't know their slang. So,
Yeah. I know some of it. Well,
like
old slang.
like
Zut alors!
Well, they like abbreviate salut and bonjour and text, but like I can't. If I'm expecting an English audience to read this, I don't know if I should really be abbreviating salut because like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've just gotten to a point where like I need to describe a scene, but I kind of just want to get past it right now, so I'm just narrating it. I'm like, and then this happens, and then it's kind of like the same as putting stuff in brackets.
Yeah.
You know, where I just don't have like I'm trying to just get all the scenes written down in order, and then I can go back and like elaborate on some of them. Because I just don't want to spend like all evening describing a stupid pep rally. I just don't.
I am just having to constantly Google like French stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do they do the cheek kiss at the beginning and end of conversations? Like.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of research, and it's a lot of looking things up in a place I've never been, in a culture I've never.
I don't write like historical fiction because I don't want to do all the research. Like I like research, but I like research just to learn. Like I don't want someone to be like, "This is historically inaccurate."
I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, it's my version of France."
Make it a French fantasy. Thank you on doing the 2K. I need to do that basically every day this week. And I'll be really honest, I would not have written this much if we didn't do the write-ins. So can people please be hosting write-ins like every day, please?
I think that I don't know if you can stay for it, Laura, and it's cool if you can't, but I think I want to do one more writing sprint tonight of 15 minutes just so I can hit a full hour tonight.
I can probably do it. I think Aaron fell asleep, so.
They need to sleep too.
I could probably do one more.
Oh, that's hard, Amy.
Yeah.
My first book that's with my agent, that I got my agent with, deals a lot with depression, and it kind of helped me through my depression, but it was difficult.
Aaron and I have been, it's so hard for me managing my mental health and then like writing about mental health or like watching things with mental health because Aaron and I started watching a show on Hulu. It's just a 911 show called 911. And like it's really good, but like every story is so depressing. And it like gets to me. I'm like, oh God. Yeah, we can do a final. Do you want to do the final 15 at 10:45? Well, my time 10:45.
At the 45 mark? Yeah, sure. Just because I want to hit a full hour.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna write, but I'll figure it out.
Get more words in, Laura.
No, but I don't know what the words are. I don't know where I'm going.
I think I for sure want to do another sprint sometime this week before next Monday.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing too, like with dramas. Like so this is why I just got back into writing. My depression was really bad for a long time, and I finally got better, and I just wasn't in the right headspace to be in anyone else's headspace. Mine was difficult enough. So I took a break from reading and writing for like, I don't know, kind of like what, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
I just got back into it like a few months ago. I just had to, because I was dealing with my own stuff, and I needed to like, because I'm like a total empath too. I'm a highly sensitive person. And I take on the feelings of others too much. So I needed to wait until I was better to be able to handle that. Yeah, I could see that. I just, like I was saying, it was bad enough in my own head. Couldn't be in somebody else's. Too scary. What time is it there, Kat? 7?
7:44.
Damien sleeping?
Yeah, he fell asleep on the couch. But I think I want to do another sprint sometime in the week before next Monday because they're helping me. And
we were going to do one last week. We kept meaning to, and then
I'm thinking maybe Wednesday. Don't hold me to that.
Okay, I would like to because I need to get caught up, and it helps me like focus.
Yeah, I'm thinking about if we do decide to do Wednesday, I would put it up on my channel tomorrow, so that way people know 24 hours in advance. Like I'll put like an event thing up.
Yeah, we could do Wednesday or Thursday.
We'll talk about it. I just want to do another one this week sometime for sure because I do enjoy them too. I just like hanging out with people and talking about writing and stuff.
Yeah, and not enough people are doing them. I keep thinking like, oh, someone's gonna do one, and then every night.
Okay, go ahead and mute yourself. We're about to start.
Okay, yeah, Wednesday would work for me too, Moon. I think Wednesday's good. We got some votes.
Okay, we can talk about it. Go ahead, mute.
Last 15 minutes.
Every time I should just let you talk last. Okay, mute. Okay, we are done. We are back. How did everybody do with their last sprint for the night?
I didn't do as well because first of all, I had to go pee. And then also I literally, this is the first time I've ever done this. I wrote like 9 different sentences and deleted all of them because I'm trying to decide what the next scene's going to be. And so I'd write one sentence like, now I'm in the bedroom. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then it's like, now we're in the classroom. No, you're not. Like, I couldn't figure out what the next scene was. So, I mean, I finally got some words, but
I actually don't remember where I left off. I'm trying to figure out.
I got 213.
I don't know what I got.
So total for the whole like session, I did 1,750 words.
Nice.
I'm saying if we can just do an hour, I would meet the word goal. I did it last time too. Remember last time I did like 18 something?
Mm-hmm.
I just have a really hard time making myself write for an hour just throughout the day. I'll write for like 5 minutes and I'm like, oh, this is so difficult. But I feel like this kind of forces me to like focus on it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Albert wants the gays to put the hands up, apparently.
What? Oh. Hello, Albert.
Yeah.
Not putting any hands up right now.
Nice.
Can't tell if that's a troll or not.
I would love to. Hey, at least it wasn't. What was her name? Fat something from
Fat
the
Linda,
Ozarks.
which we're not calling her Fat. That was her name.
Right. We didn't.
Went by Fat Linda.
Her name was Fat Linda from the Ozarks. I would love to someday have like write a fantasy that has a map, but I don't know if I'll ever be that creative. Like I have an idea for a fantasy, but I don't know. It might be a little too weird. A little too weird. But I have like a million sci-fi ideas. Someday I'll write. I just like, I don't know. I feel like when I'm drafting, I cannot write description or scene. Because I feel like it feels, I need to keep going. I need to get more of the story out, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah. Makes sense.
Albert, really, it's late.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, see, I need to do something like that. I think I was watching your video, like an old one of yours from like last month or a couple weeks ago. Like, I just need like, I'm not good at disciplining myself. Like, I can't be like, all right, Laura, you sprint now for 10 minutes. I'll be like, okay. And then I'll do it for like 2 minutes and then I look at my phone. Or like last week, I turned on the Lorena docuseries on...
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, on Amazon Prime. It's really good.
Okay. I gotta do some math and then I'll figure out how much I did today.
12 years. So this book, the one that I'm working on now, I first started it in 2014, but I've not been working on it the whole time. But I came up with the concept in 2014, wrote half of a draft, then set it aside until last year.
I blocked them.
God. Oh, he came back as Alberta.
Well,
man, Alberta really loves the gays. Good for you.
Whatever. I wrote 373, which isn't bad.
Yeah, that's what I need to do, Ruby. I watch old sprint videos. That's why I was like so upset that like not enough people have been doing them. And then I tried adding the Nano Sprinter on Twitter, but I was like never catching it at the right time.
Yeah, they don't do them as often as they do during real Nano.
Well, they were doing them a lot. I keep not catching them. I don't think I could watch my own. I think that'd be too weird. Oh, Albert, he Spanished it up. We got a Javier now, Kev.
I just realized I can make you
like 12 accounts. He's like, ready.
I just realized, Laura, I can make you a moderator.
Nice. Now we're going to get Javiera.
I just added you as a moderator.
Cool.
I thought you already were, but I guess not.
I don't even know how that works. Well, I just get to delete
I think now you can click on messages and delete them now.
Alberta and Javier.
I can't. I just cannot tonight. So yeah, I wrote 373 with this sprint, which is
nice.
Okay.
Well, trolls have to eat somehow, I guess. Yeah, I've never done any live friends. I've only done NaNo 2 other times. 3 other times. Yeah. 3 other times? Yeah, 3 other times. Right. At least it wasn't offensive stuff. Like, he seemed to be all about the gays, which that's cool with me. You know? I get trolls that say stupid stuff. Like, although I thought the shroom guy was a troll, but he actually still follows me and watches all my videos and comments on them.
Really?
Remember him?
Yeah.
He's like, you ever done shrooms? I was like, oh, God, we got one of these guys. But if he might be watching this now. Hello, shroom guy.
Another one.
Videos. Oh, my gosh. Right here at the end.
I know.
Nothing gold can stay, pony boy.
I guess it's our fault for going for too long.
Yeah, we hit that 11 o'clock on East Coast time. The trolls come out. We need to get milk, like in Ernest Scared Stupid, where he kills all the trolls with milk.
I was like, doesn't it melt them or something?
It like kills them.
Oh my God.
We watched that last 31 Days of Halloween. So good. So yeah, I did 1750 in this block. And then I did like 800 and some earlier today. So that's like 2,500 today.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I did like 1,900.
Soups behind, but that made a nice little dent. Robert, you are determined, Robert. You really, Javier, Alberta.
So I was just thinking that like when I do these sprints, I get done my word count so like I hit 1,600 words so easily that I feel like during NaNoWriMo we should do these because I would hit the word count. I would hit it so easily.
Like during NaNoWriMo, I almost never hit the daily word goal. That's why I never win. Because I'm realizing that it takes about an hour of solid writing, and which does not sound like a lot, but it is. It's painful. I think it's painful for me because I don't have all the scenes plotted out. Like, I know what the scene is, but I don't know what's happening in it. So I don't know, it's painful sometimes.
I think that,
that's
like,
nice.
Like, just doing these streams, I've hit, like, almost 2,000 words for the day. Like, if we could do these writing streams during regular NaNo.
Yeah. Kill it. Yeah, Angel. Ernest Scared Stupid. Ew. I love the Ernest movies.
I don't doubt that
Ernest
at all.
Is Christmas. Hello. It's a classic.
I want a baby Diet Pepsi.
Yes, this is what Ben buys for the house. Isn't that nice? I prefer
Good night. We'll be here sometime soon.
Robert, now that's just not right. Sounds like you need to put your hands up because you need to be arrested.
I've hidden so many accounts tonight.
I know. He's just on it. I already got rid of Robert.
This is Robert.
All right, good night. Thanks for joining us.
Slightly different, yeah. Good night. Okay, so let's wrap this up. It was a good productive time. So I'm hoping that we should get another one in sometime this week before next Monday.
Yeah, let's tentatively think about Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll double check with Damien, make sure we don't have any plans. I don't think we do, so.
Tobacco police. Oh. Yeah, I think this is time to peace out, Woody.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. It was great. I had a lot of fun talking to you all about writing and whatnot.
If you're watching this later, go you. Do the thing.
Yeah. Did you hear a lot?
Comment down and tell us how many words you got during that.
Comment below and go over to Laura's channel. Check out her writing video.
Laura 2.0.
We are reading Love and Gelato this month.
Yes, we are doing a book chat. We should have said that earlier. We should do it in the next live one. We should tell people.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that at the beginning.
Yeah.
But okay. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Yeah. We'll definitely. Kevin will put something.
I'll put it up so you can set a reminder for it.
Okay, let's block Joseph Carlson.
Yeah, hasn't showed up for me yet.
Thanks, Ruby.
Night, Ruby.
All right, bro. Let's
Anyway, we're ending it now. So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.
We'll see you guys again. Sometimes Kevin will post it on his channel.
Yeah, I will. So good night, everybody.
All right, bye, guys. Good night.
Bye. I gotta figure out how to stop broadcasting. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.